I am Draken, Emperor of the Spire Empire, King of the North, wielder of the Excalibur, holy protector of the High Moo, and overseer of here, the Fever Spire. Hi, I'm Draken, and this is the Draken Gameworks, and previously we travelled north against the bitter, harsh elements to find a land that we took control of as the King of the North. We built ourselves a seat of power at Fort Wynter, and then we made alliances with the Troj to become protector of the High Moo. In my quest for dominion and power, I was drawn by the subjects of my land, the ghosts, to here, the centre of the world, to build this place, the Fever Spire. And then we invited people from all around the Fever Dream to come here to add to the build and add their own touch, regardless of which faction they belonged to or who they represented. One of the first to arrive was Omelette, the Hand of the King. He requested my permission to begin a ritual here at the centre of the Fever Dream. I'm not quite sure what he's doing with it, but when he finished the ritual, he left these statues on top of the turrets. Next up, people came and brought their boats, sailing in from sea. We see there Jam's Goose boat. We also see Suddy's boat there, based on One Piece, and a few other ships that were scattered around. I'm sorry, I don't remember every single person who left a boat here, but there are some awesome contributions that have been made. And one of our own ships, the IDV Outer Baron, from Season 1 of Orthoblocks, has set sail and has arrived here side by side with one of Troj's High Moo ships, designed to help carry the High Moo and its offspring back to the sacred fields. And I think it looks absolutely fabulous, both these ships side by side in the harbour. And the High Moo vessel has brought with it materials that has enabled the Troj to begin construction of a temple to the High Moo here at the Fever Spire, though it will never replace the sacred mushroom that the High Moo currently resides. This second place will help spread the word of the High Moo to the people of the Fever Dream. We've added a Nether portal access. This will get people to be able to connect here a lot easier. And Jam has added one of his many multitude of houses. Seen here a little half constructed. I think that's the replay footage just playing up a little bit there. Trust me, when you get there, it is in its full shape. And also Dawnsplosion, who we met in the last episode, has also added a building down here in the sea shanty town as it continues to grow and expand. And finally, we have our air harbour, where people have come and added airships and X-Wings and flying dinosaurs. I mean, there's some brilliant builds that have all come down here to the centre of the world. They've added their own little touch. When we said airships, they brought all sorts of different types of variety. And the IDAV and Orthoblock Skies, which for a long time has been parked at the spawn in the first season, has brought itself through here into the Dream, bringing our air fleet over to the Fever Spire. And I'm sure this is only going to be the beginning, and there will be more in the short time that we have left before the end of the season. However, I have received a very worrisome message from the Troj. He has asked me to come quickly. There is a problem with the High Moo. Greetings.
King of the North, welcome. Welcome.
Welcome. Wow, thank you. I heard your message. Said something important was happening.
Yes, I wish you were here on better circumstances, but come with me. It's a vital emergency. I don't believe I need to say any more.
Where's the High Moo?
Read the note.
We shall show you how ineffective the Holy Countess, the King of the North, really is.
I can only but hope that that is not the Holy Countess.
Yes, I'm just looking at the lever on the floor. That's not good.
No, and this is also not a good sign. Because apparently beef is what's for dinner.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, indeed.
Well, this is...
Shenanigans.
This is terrible.
Shenanigans.
This is terrible news.
I don't think we can stand for this. This is shocking. Absolutely.
Well,
the blasphemy. The blasphemy.
The North stands with the High Moo. I mean, the High Moo transcends anything, but if someone has kidnapped her, or even done worse, harmed, we shall take our revenge in the North here. I will call on as many allies as possible. We shall find this perpetrator. And we shall have our revenge.
I knew I could count on the King of the North, the holy protector of the High Moo, the wearer of the battle helmet.
All praise to the High Moo. And we will...
All hail the King of the North.
The High Moo is now missing, and not only that, when I got back to Fort Winterfever, there was an army of skeletons waiting to attack us. We made short work of them, but whoever is behind these evil deeds will surely have to made to pay for the crimes they have committed. And we didn't have to wait long to find out who the perpetrator was. Rabid Rabbit released this video showing themselves kidnapping the High Moo, determined to get it for themselves, before going into Discord and starting a disinformation campaign saying they were doing it to liberate the High Moo, even though they were keeping the High Moo in more squalid conditions than the wonderful palace that Troj had built for it. Mark my words, there is definitely war coming, and our troops are getting themselves ready. This acrobatics you see here is them preparing to find a way to be able to climb up and assault towers. But before I get involved, I was rather relieved to be able to have a little bit of discourse with another monarch to get their perspective.
There's goats. What is all this? This definitely looks like a dragon build. Oh.
Ah, greetings, Trav. Oh, Amelia.
Ah, hi.
Hey,
Oh.
welcome to the Northern Kingdom.
I am... let me explain a thing or two. I'm not Amelia, as it turns out. I am Chicken, if you've heard of me.
Oh, right. Okay, yes. People have mentioned you before, I think, when I was awake. But yes, I have heard of you. We just haven't met before.
Yeah,
Well,
and I've certainly heard of you.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Apparently I've got a reputation for building small things.
You really do.
Yeah, let me hop down off the throne here a second. Greetings. Well, welcome to the Northern Kingdom. Good to see another Anortha blocker.
Fellow Anortha person, but also fellow king, and this is all really impressive.
King? Amelia didn't mention anything about king.
Well, I imagine not. I'm a chicken most of the time, and I like to keep it that way. But, I mean, here it matters less to me. So yes, I was a king, was. I'm not ruling anymore. Anyway.
Well, welcome, Your Majesty, or former ruler, to the Northern Kingdom, which is, well, I guess my second kingdom.
Okay, so you've done this before. Very nice.
Yes. I had the Draken Empire, which I vaguely remember giving up. Oddly. But never mind. That can't be relevant at the moment. Yes. This is now. I am back. I have my power and dominion again here to protect people.
Mm-hmm.
I am able to look after people once more and provide strong, sturdy walls and a strong, solid base. We're back to being in power. But you said you were a monarch, so where were you a monarch of?
My own homeworld, the Observer Kingdom, which is now long gone, unfortunately.
Observers?
Not the Redstone, it's a common misconception.
Oh, phew. I've just encountered some things recently which have observer-style faces. It's
Oh.
Yeah, that's worrying, very worrying. But yes, that's okay then. As long as it's not the same thing, then that's okay.
It was more of a time-space focused world, and so me and Amelia being time-space experts, it's from that.
I see. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
But you said you don't rule it anymore.
It was destroyed, so yeah, no, I don't rule it anymore.
You didn't think to ever rebuild?
Man, that's a can of worms.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to dredge up bad things. But
it's fine. It's something I'd like to try to correct in the future or in the past. You know, there's shenanigans I can pull, but it'll take some time.
That's fair. I mean, sometimes taking a bit of a rest can really sort of reinvigorate the mind, if you like. And you suddenly, you know, when you've ruled for a while, you sometimes need to take that little bit of time out before you can get back to it, because it's a lot. I mean, do you find it a lot? Ruling?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, everyone's trying to challenge you. Everyone's trying to turn around. Either they're trying to curry favor, and you don't know whether they're being genuine or whether they're just trying to get something out of you. I mean, it's exhausting. It's absolutely exhausting. You know?
Yeah, it is. I'm glad I found someone who relates to that.
Yes. I mean, I took a good break. I mean, but you still feel like you've got to have that draw sometimes. But yeah, no, I've had it recently myself. Yes, so I sworn to protect. Like, up here, have you heard of the High Moo?
I assume it's the helmet you're wearing.
Oh, yes, this thing on my head. Well, it's not, the helmet's not the High Moo. That would be very worrying. Especially considering recent shenanigans and stuff that's going on.
I mean, it represents the High Moo.
Yes, it was gifted to me by the Troj, who is the high priest of the High Moo, to whom the High Moo appeared and put into him the sacred charge of repopulating the mushroom fields, because the mushroom fields here in the dream are empty. The High Moo had charged him with the task of repopulating the fields. Mm-hmm. The High Moo's being kidnapped.
I could see how that would be a problem.
It is a problem, and I have sworn protection to those fields and to the High Moo. And for the High Moo to be stolen. And I'm like, again, I forgot why we do this. We get challenged like this quite often, and you're just like, that means I got to do something. So I've had to call people to arms and do bits and pieces, but I don't know. I think I need more power. And that's always a dangerous thing. Like, power is a dangerous thing. Like, power corrupts, you know. When power is used wrongly, it goes the wrong way. But we need to get the High Moo back. We need to protect the innocent. Anyway, sorry, this was a bit of an aside.
Anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Were you just exploring, coming around, or did you?
I was just wandering through the nether tunnels and saw this. I'm like, oh, this looks like a dragon build, all right. Looks amazing.
Well, I'm glad my reputation precedes me and that people recognize it. I mean, it is rather distinctive out here. I kind of miss this sort of thing, you know?
Yeah.
This is the sort of stuff that I used to build. I hear that you're quite the expert on time and space. I mean, I'm not quite in that level, but I have been tinkering with portals. And I've pretty much got portals down to a T now. I can get portals moving through space. You know, my first experiments didn't go too well. I mean, that crashed airship in Perplexity, that was a fault. I got a couple of the digits wrong, right? But
it happens.
It happens. But yeah, I think I've got it now. I can sort of move effortlessly through space.
There you go. Time isn't far off from that.
Wow.
Time and space are interconnected. Yes, it's not far off.
Yeah, but when yourself is bothering yourself, those guys really annoy me. I was trying to retire.
Mm-hmm.
But needs must, I suppose. That talk with Chicken got me thinking. Power. Power, that's what I need. And dreams have a source of power, and I have built the Fever Spire right at the center of the world. The perfect location to tap into that power. And then we'll be able to protect everything that we hold dear, including the High Moo. So we have expanded the Fever Spire. We have built a tap into the pure power that is running the dream straight from the center of this world, channeling it up here into the tower. And the goats have been quite studious with it. They have provided us very gracefully with this end portal that has now appeared in the Fever Spire itself, right up here above that font of power. Now, all we need to do is make a way to harness that energy, and then our objectives here in the dream will be complete, and we will be able to protect everything. I have been Draken. This is the Draken Gameworks, and if you have enjoyed this, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe on this video. Take care, all. We then made an alliance with the Troj to protect maybe we should do that again. Whoever is behind these evil deeds will have to be made to punish. That's right, the power. You must have it. Draw it from the center of the dream. Discover what makes worlds tick. Discover both the dream and the anti-dream.